And then one other thing to note that's going to come up is sometimes it's not easy to get same or opposite. So you might have to multiply both equations. And this is basically the hardest type of case you can get when it comes to elimination. (2x plus 3y equals 5. And then you might have 5x plus 2y equals 7. All right, can't really turn a 2 into a 5 very easily without getting fractions or decimals involved. Can't turn a 5 into a 2. Can't turn a 3 into a 2 or 2 into a 3. Not very easy. So basically you choose. You want to get rid of x's or do you want to get rid of y's? And we'll do it both ways just so you can see. If I want to get rid of x's, the easiest way to do this is to multiply the top equation by what's here, multiply the bottom equation by what's here, right? Because when you do that, you get 5 times 2x is 10x plus 15y equals 25. And then 2 times 5x is 10x plus 4y equals 14. Now you look at those x's, 10x and 10x, they're the same, so you subtract. And this one's actually in the right order. 10x minus 10x is 0, they're gone. 15y minus 4y is 11y. And 25 minus 14 is 11. Y equals to 1. Then we're going to plug that in. I'm just going to plug it into this one here. And then you're going to get basically 5x plus 2 times 1 equals 7. 5x plus 2 equals 7. Minus 2 minus 2. 5x equals 5. And 5 divided by 5, get x equals to 1. Right? So on this one, you just take what the opposite things are and you just multiply them. Now, if we want to get rid of y's, we could have done that too. I'll do that super quickly. Without speaking as much. So we're doing this one. We would have looked at this 3 and said, oh, let's multiply by 3. Let's multiply this one by 2. Right? That arrow is going a little bit crazy. I don't know what it's pointing at. Kinda don't know what I'm doing there. This 2 goes here. This 3 goes there. You end up with 4x plus 6y equals 10. And then you get 15x plus 6y equals 21. You would have subtracted upside down, you get 11x equals 11. X equals to 1. Plug it back in, and you would have had 2 times 1 plus 3y equals 5. 2 plus 3y equals 5 minus 2 minus 2. 3y equals 3. Y equals 1. Same as we got before. So, doesn't really matter which way you go, just to go through what's easiest. Also, some teachers will have you do this, some teachers won't. I would never multiply by the negative number. I would always just multiply by positive, the absolute value of it. Don't worry about negatives, okay? Lastly, there's some weird things that can happen when you're doing elimination. So, 2 cases to be careful for. If you get something at the end where it just says 0 equals 0, that means there's infinite solutions. Basically, that means those are the same line. They're the same equation. One's just been multiplied by the other one. The way I kind of remember this is there's 2 zeros here, right? If you put those two zeros together, you get the infinity symbol. Sometimes else you might get something that says 7 equals 0. That doesn't make any sense because 7 isn't 0. If you do that, there are no solutions. So, just say an example of that is 3x minus 2y equals to 1. And then you get something like 6x minus 4y is equal to 2. And you're looking at this and you're like, let's try to make these the same, right? You'd multiply this by 2. You get 6x minus 4y equals to 2. You'd subtract. 6x minus 6x is 0. Negative 4y minus negative 4y is 0. And 2 minus 2 equals 0. 0 equals 0. And you'd get infinite solutions. Okay, and not that you can actually see what I'm doing there. That's basically it. You're always looking to find things that are the same or exactly opposite. Then you're adding to eliminate. You're solving for the remaining variable. Then you're plugging it back in. Sometimes it's not easy to get things same or opposite, so you're going to have to either multiply the top or bottom, or sometimes both equations to do that. You could always plug your answers in to check your work, and that's about it.